A refurbished ambulance purchased with small individual donations makes its way through the war-torn Ukrainian countryside. It's driven by Hungarian volunteers who are braving these dangerous roads to get it to the front line. It's not the first emergency vehicle these Hungarian fundraisers have bought and delivered since the conflict began. Gabor Prokay rushed to the border when the conflict first started, planning to help refugees. But after hearing a tragic story about a family caught up in the bombing in Ukraine, he started raising funds for ambulances.
The evacuation team tried to evacuate them, but with a civilian car, because they didn't have proper ambulance anymore, because it has been damaged or destroyed. And the 4 and the 5 years old children died in their mother's arms on the rear seat.
Within 10 days, Prokay and his team had raised enough money to buy the first ambulance. Since then, they have bought and delivered 5 emergency vehicles to the conflict zone, with 2 more currently being prepared for the journey to the front line. Ivan Bohar, a volunteer with the group who has delivered medical supplies to Ukraine, says these vehicles have become targets of Russian attacks.
The Russians fight against the ambulance.
They attack them.
They attack them. Yeah. For example, I think it's this car will have a new cover, green one, because when the Russians saw red Crocs, they fight it.
According to the World Health Organization, since the conflict began, 442 Ukrainian ambulances and 218 hospitals have been destroyed. This ambulance will be sent to Ukraine in the next few weeks. Activists say it will assist with the relief efforts in the area of Bakhmut, where intense fighting is still raging on. It will be outfitted with generators and medical equipment to perform emergency surgeries. Other European groups like Tour de Ambulance have taken shot-up Ukrainian emergency vehicles onto the streets of cities across Europe to raise awareness about the pressing need for medical equipment and ambulances to help shore up Ukraine's damaged health system. Moscow insists it is not targeting civilians.
The 3rd and the 5th ambulances went to Kharkiv Oblast region, and they are using it there. One of them we sent to Chuhuiv. It's a city not far from Kharkiv, and as I know, it has been shelled almost every day.
Once this ambulance is filled with all the necessary medical equipment, volunteers say they will invite Ukrainian children living in Hungary to write messages of peace inside it. In Budapest, Pablo Guiterrez, CGTN.